Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Randy Pringle, and I'm here getting ready to show you a little bit of technique on how to rip the Delta during that time of the year when it's the difficult time. That's that transition time. We talk about transition in a lot of my seminars and a lot of my little video snippets. And it's very important to understand that you don't want to have a bait that makes a lot of movements through that ripping technique because you're pulling away from it. Delta is different than like lakes, where the lakes you can come across an island top, make big long pulls to make that rip bait come across there. The fish sees it a long ways away. The Delta is kind of like narrowed down the field on how that fish wants to hit it. I'm throwing an I'm a flit. It's a unique bait. It comes down in the water this way, and then as it rises, it counterbalances. It doesn't rise up like this. It counterbalances and it suspends in the water, which is very unique on a rip bait. Most rip baits, when they go down, they sit like this, making the bait look like the fish sideways. Traditionally, that's not how a fish is. You know, traditionally a fish swims and then he'll parallel himself. So I want that bait to end up like that. You know, talking to the IMA people, they said it took 22 times to get it right to make this bait work the way the designer wanted it. And it was designed by a professional angler, Michael Murphy. So, and there's a guy that really knows his stuff. I've listened to the man talk. It's very educational. So, when that bait goes down, I want that bait to stay in the strike zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive this bait home by just cranking that reel down. I look at my depth finder. My depth finder says it's 8 feet. I want to bring this bait in the strike zone about 5 feet, so I'm going to reel down 5 times. I'm going to keep my rod tip low. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After I do that, I let it sit. I get the line tight, and then all I do is I break the slack up. I drop my rod tip in front of me twice, which will make the first pull that I do about this far. The second one is just a real small pull. After I do that, I let it sit, waiting for that fish to come up and go, suck it in. The key is a couple different things. You need a fast tip rod. If you got too much of a boingy rod, you can see this rod is a fast tip rod. Okay, this is a Fenwick rod. This rod here is the Techna AV. It's quick, it's fast, has a sharp action to it, allows that bait to go in the water, make a darting motion. If you use something like a crankbait rod, if you have a real soft rod like that, it has a tendency to pull the bait, drawing the bait, and I'm making it have sharp rips, and you want with a rip bait. Now, if you take a look over my right shoulder, you'll see that we have a weed line right here. I'm going to pull the bait out, pull this boat out a little bit. Okay. What I want to try to do is I want to take this bait, throw it alongside that bank, and I'm going to drop my rod tip down low, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, it's suspending right now. It's now motioning, coming back in the counterbalance itself. I don't want to do any movement. The fish, if there's a fish in the area, he knows it's there. It's like throwing somebody walking across the top of your roof, or throwing a seed, you know, walnut on top of your roof. You know it's there. Okay? So now, once I leave it there for a little bit, how much time? All depends on you. You're going to do it until you can't stand it, or you find the pattern. For me, I do it for 2 or 3 seconds. I'll lift my rod tip up, and then I drop it in front of me. 1, 2. What it does is make that bait jolt a little bit. I hold that line a little taut, so if the fish picks it up, I can feel him. I do it again. 1, 2. People ask me, well, how many times you do the 2? I might do a 3. I might do a 2. I might do a 1. You find out how the fish like it. I might go 1, 2, 3, and then I pause. 1. It's a gut thing. There's no, I was doing a 6 and caught him. I was doing a 5. You have to do it to where you're enjoying it. You find the fish the way they want it, and that's how you'll catch them. Okay? Throw it out, reel it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it pause. Once it pauses, you're going to sit there and you're going to reel up the slack. 1, 2. Let it pause. 1, 2, 3. Let it pause. 1001, 1002, 1003. 1, 1001, 1002, 1, 2, 3, 1001, and all of a sudden that line will go, and then you got him. Hey, keeping that bait in the structure zone, and you're thinking to yourself, man, that's slow rip baiting. Remember, transition time is slow down time. Rip baits, flit, Enjoy it.